Well, there goes my money down the drain. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lamp and oh boy, do I have something special for you today. So to give you a bit of an introduction, I sometimes drink energy drinks. Okay, quite often actually, but I am trying to cut down. But sometimes when you're walking in the supermarket, that can just screams your name with the promise of being able to stay up for 3 days straight. It's awesome. And also very bad for your health and your wallet, cause that stuff is expensive. Especially Monster Energy is one of the more expensive drinks. It costs about $2 per can and is also one of the big partners of Call of Duty. They've pretty much been the drink associated with COD for years now, ever since their first partnership during Black Ops 3 all the way back in 2015. Now, if you watched my last video, you know I'm currently unable to buy skins due to a little problem with Activision. But that doesn't mean I can't get skins another way. I personally don't really drink Monster, I'm more of a Red Bull kind of guy myself, but that's not gonna stop me today. You basically buy a can of Monster and under the opening tab is a code that you can activate to get this exclusive Monster Energy skin for your character, some double XP to level up faster, and a few Monster Energy stickers and decals for your gun. And besides encouraging the youth to drink literal liquid sugar with enough caffeine to go back in time and make sure your parents meet, it's a pretty fun promotion. But I don't know why, I don't know how, but for some reason this year's collaboration has just been a complete disaster, and specifically their website. When we look at the Monster can, it tells us to visit cod.monsterenergy.com. We're greeted by a Black Ops 6 themed website for Monster. Great, let's look at the rewards. We have reward 1, a blueprint. Reward 2, an operator skin. Reward 3, a decal. Reward 4... Oh. Okay, no 4 I guess. I mean, not everybody has the privilege to learn how to count, but still. Also, in case you're wondering if this is on purpose, when I change to a different country, like France, reward 4 magically appears. I guess they have more numbers in Paris. Continuing on, we are told to register to start earning codes. Great, let's sign up. Okay, got all my info in order and register. Register. Hello? Yeah, it doesn't work. Until sometimes it does. Basically, just keep pressing register and maybe one day you'll get an email in your inbox to confirm your registration. Now that I finally have my account, it should be smooth sailing from here. I already took the liberty to activate a few of the codes, but now I want to unlock the blue version of the operator skin. So let me just unlock that and... We're gathering more operator skin codes. Please check back soon. Huh. That's really interesting. Or to be more specific, really dumb. Let's do some math real quick. The code consists of 13 random characters. There are 10 numbers and 26 letters in the English alphabet, so that's 36 to the power of 13, which comes out to a very big number. Now, of course, you can't use every single one of those, otherwise people can just easily guess them. So let's say you take 0.01% of that number to make the odds really small of someone guessing a code, right? 1 in 10,000, which leaves you with still a very big number. But of course, they also have to divide these codes among all the skins, double XP and decals so that there's enough for each player. On the page, it ends at about 300 codes, but let's just say 1,000 codes per player, just to make sure we account for the people who walk out of the supermarket with 1,000 Monster Energy cans, which brings our number down to something we can actually read now. About 17 trillion. Now, to put it in perspective, as I said before, Monster Energy cans go for about $2, so in order for this skin to be sold out, that means that Monster Energy made about 34 trillion if they sold all of the codes, which is, according to multiple sources, about half of the amount of money in the world. So I'd say Monster had a pretty lucrative year. Look, in all seriousness, I'm sure they're telling the truth when they say they've run out of codes, but who was in charge of this? Let's take Fortnite. For example, you can buy these gift cards with a code on the back pretty much anywhere in the world for that game. You think there's a possibility some parent out there buys one of those, then gives it to their child, and as they enter the code it says, "Oh sorry, we'll come back to that in a bit, don't worry." No, of course not. Epic Games would be sued for that. Now, I'm not a lawyer or anything like that, but I think we're all getting the feeling that this might just be illegal. Allegedly, of course, calm down Activision and Monster lawyers, allegedly. Because allegedly, not delivering a product after purchasing it is just not allowed. At least not here in the EU, as far as I'm aware. Of course, they cover themselves by putting on the can that the promo codes are available until the 31st of December 2024 or until stock runs out. However, as we discussed before, that's just not possible. And it doesn't even say on the website that the stock is run out, but that it will come later. What's even stranger is that when I go into Black Ops 6, I got lots of notifications from Monster. I tried to unlock it multiple times on the website, and as you can see, I got 4 notifications for it. But when we go to the character that should have the skin, it's nowhere to be found. So Monster is sending out some sort of signal to Black Ops 6, but just not transferring any code. Who knows, maybe when they finally find those codes under one of their couch cushions, maybe I'll get lucky and get the same skin 4 times. And look, at the end of the day, it's only $2, and it's not like I was really planning on running around with that skin anyway. You're basically a walking billboard in multiplayer for diabetes. So it's not like I'm over here popping veins in my forehead waiting for that skin to finally unlock. But that still doesn't mean they shouldn't have at least a functional website with the product available that they're selling worldwide. I do have to admit, I kind of have a bone to pick with Monster Energy, since this isn't even the first time they were involved in lowering the experience of a video game. They made a surprise guest appearance in one of my favorite games of all time, Death Stranding. For some reason, the energy drink in the game that keeps our main character Sam going is, well, Monster Energy. Not all blame can be put here on Monster, of course. I don't know why Hideo Kojima gave this the green light, besides funding for the game itself. Oh yeah. But that kind of Monster sure left a bad taste in my mouth. New from Monster. You love the taste of Monster, but what if you could buy the product without all of the gross liquid? Introducing Monster Empty. All of the can without any of the drink. Liquids are for little babies and grass. You're a gamer, not a plant. Now some of you might be saying,
oh no, you're literally selling air.
Well, that's where you're wrong, bucko, because we'll deliver that juicy Monster Energy drink later. When? Go to our state-of-the-art website and order now. Monster Empty. You'll buy it anyway. This is just another part in the Black Ops 6 Oopsies saga. Again, as I said before, I'm really enjoying Black Ops 6 and I want it to succeed. The new Zombies map is amazing, but things like this just keep happening around Black Ops 6 that really ruins a big part of it for me. And I think a lot of players can agree that there's just a lot of things surrounding Black Ops 6 right now that feel like a big dark cloud that just makes everybody really sad. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. I'm still working on that COD points depth situation, trying to resolve it with Activision. I really hope I can bring you guys an update on that soon. So if you want to see that or more of my videos in general, then please consider subscribing. And for every like on this video, I will chuck a Monster Energy can. A Monster Empty, that is. So with that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day or evening. But for now, bye bye.